Okay, everybody just calm down.
But the warlocks must have gotten Tabitha while we were running out of the cave! Oh my god. It was Tabitha's death that allowed us to escape, you guys! Oh my god. Jessica, will you please just quit saying that? Everything that he said has come true! The warlock said that none of us would escape unless somebody died!
I guess they chose Tabitha as their victim.
Wrong. Tabitha's my victim. Mine.
Look, Reese, we've got to get her out of there. Let's go. Come on.
No, Miguel, you're not going anywhere. No, it's too dangerous. You would be crazy to go back in there. You are not going in there. Tabitha's probably dead already. Hey, they would only kill you too if you go back inside. Poor Tabitha.
Timmy doesn't care what Tabby said. Timmy's going to save his princess.
No!
Princess! Don't hurt Timmy's princess! Don't you kill Timmy's princess!
Please, God. Watch over Ivy. She died. I don't know what I'd do.
Sam.
Thanks. I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, I know.
I had to pray for Ivy.
I know.
There's no one else who could pray for her right now.
Sam, I understand.
Ethan has no idea his mother was struck by lightning. She needs to go into surgery. Could die.
And Julian?
Julian. Alive or dead, he couldn't care less.
But it means a lot to you that Ivy survives this, doesn't it?
Chips were down. You came through, Whitney. You rose above.
I told you, Julian. I didn't do any of this for you.
Nevertheless, I am eternally grateful. I misjudged you. You're a stand-up girl. When we get back to Harmony, I'll write you a nice big check.
Oh, please, I do not want your money. I think that you are a complete pig, Julian. And don't think I don't know that when you were in Teresa's room, that you were trying to take advantage of her while she was out of it.
Oh, not
The
true.
only reason I told Ethan that I was in the room when you came in was so that he wouldn't kill you and end up going to jail. Listen to me. I do want you to do something for me, Julian.
Sheridan's alive. They found her.
Yes.
Well, I want to be there when they bring her in.
Wait, not too fast. Look, Teresa, you need to concentrate on getting better.
But I am better, Ethan.
Oh, you've been through so much. You need to rest.
I will. But not just yet. I mean, right now, all I can think about is going downstairs to be with Louise. Ethan, a little while ago, everything seemed so bleak. But now the moon is out, and the stars are shining, and everything feels so fresh and alive and wonderful again.
Well, someone is definitely feeling better.
That's because you're here, Ethan. My love is here.
You know, I really have to apologize for what happened before. I just kept thinking, I just got this crazy notion of what had happened to you.
The doctor gave her a sedative. She was out of it. You were taking advantage of her.
No, I swear.
No, is that how you got her into bed? You made her think you were me?
I know this comes as a terrible shock to you.
No, you're wrong.
I'm afraid not.
I'm telling you, there's been a mistake.
The woman found at sea Sheridan Crane is dead. I'm terribly sorry.
Sheridan is not dead. Sheridan is out. She's alive. I know it.
I know that you were hoping for a miracle.
She's alive.
I'm sorry. They'll be bringing her body in soon. We'll need you to identify her.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
You know I love you, don't you?
Of course I do, silly. I mean, how can you even ask that?
Well, it's just when I couldn't find you, when I called your room and you didn't answer, you know, I began thinking, I don't know, as I said, you know, crazy things. Look, and I behaved badly, and I'm really sorry.
Well, I don't know what you did, but it doesn't matter. You know, I'm the one who should be apologizing for causing you so much grief. I never should have taken that sedative the doctor gave me. But I did. Because I thought that something awful had happened to you and Luis and Chad. And the thought of you, well, I just couldn't bear it, Ethan.
You know, I feel the same way. I couldn't bear it if you were taken away from me.
You should know better than to threaten me, Whitney.
You know, it's not a threat, Julian. Actually, it's a fact.
You realize I do own this hotel.
But you know what? I don't care what you own.
I could have you and your boyfriend arrested, just like that. But seeing as you're a friend of my wife's, I'll ignore your little threat and ask what I may do for you.
For starters, you can stop calling Teresa your wife and get the marriage annulled like you promised.
I already told you. I'm working on it.
Well, don't work on it, Julian. Just do it.
It will be done. But you must remind Teresa that Mom is the word when it comes to our marriage. She's to keep it a secret.
You really think Teresa would want to go around telling everyone that she's married to you?
Listen, she's still groggy. She could blurt out anything, and we wouldn't want that, would we?
Well, then the sooner you get this marriage annulled, the less likely she is to say anything to anybody.
Just tell her to keep quiet. Deal?
Deal.
Whitney.
Hi, Chad. How you doing?
Look, I know you don't think I should be in on what's going down, but I'm worried about you.
Why?
Seeing you shaking hands and being palsy with Julian Crane just makes me a little nervous. You mind telling me what's going on?
Yes, I want Ivy to survive.
Of course you do. So do I.
You know, there was a time that I'd get angry just at the sight of her. I had no pity for her. I couldn't care less what happened to her one way or the other.
But now you do.
Well, like it or not, she's part of our lives. We share Ethan. He's our son.
There's more than that.
What do you mean?
There's something else.
When I was with Ivy in the park before she was struck by lightning, realized how vulnerable she was. It hit me how little she's gotten out of life, how unhappy she's been with Julian. I'm not excusing the things that she's done. She should have told me Ethan was my son. She shouldn't have pushed her way into our lives.
No, she shouldn't have done that.
I know she's hurt you terribly, but her unhappiness runs so deep. It's her fault. She knows it. But still.
Still, you feel for her.
I feel sorry. For the first time, I feel sorry for her. I understand what she's been through.
I guess you and I are in the same boat then. When David and I were trapped in the shed together, he talked a lot about our life together, the time we spent. And when I disappeared, it was really tough on him. I guess in the same way that you feel sorry for Ivy, I feel sorry for David.
I'm gonna miss Tabitha. I do. She always understood me.
Okay, well then let's go in there and try to save her before the Warlocks kill her.
Nobody's gonna kill Tabitha except me! She's mine! Oh, mine!
What the heck are you talking about?
What was that all about?
The curtain closed. I think the Warlocks did it.
With Norma serious, did she really want to kill Tabitha? We didn't have never did to her!
I don't know. But that woman is definitely certifiable.
What are they doing to Tabitha? Princess! Timmy's coming, Tabitha!
No, Timmy! No! Run, Timmy! Run!
If you so much as harm one hair on Princess's head,
Save yourself!
you'll have to answer to Timmy!
Go! Go! Don't look back, Timmy!
Warlocks don't scare Timmy! Ow!
Go! Go while the going's good, Timmy!
Leave Tabitha! Never!
I haven't always been there for you. I haven't always been the perfect princess, but I've always loved you, Timmy. I never want any harm to come to you.
Let her go!
I never meant what I said before, Timmy.
Timmy, no! Ow! Tabitha! Princess!
How did our life get so complicated?
I just wish I knew. But I know that these problems are real. Can't ignore them, turn our backs on them, wish they'd just disappear.
No.
We have to confront them face on. Just afraid it's going to take a lot out of us.
Not only what's going on with us, but Ivy and David are part of our lives too. And then there's Ethan. He may be a grown man, but he's my son. Starting a new life of his own. Ivy asked me to look after him. To let him be part of our lives, our family. I couldn't say no. But you have the final word, Grace.
I do.
If you're unwilling to accept Ethan into our home, then I'll meet him outside.
No, Sam, that wouldn't be right. Look, if Ethan is part of your life, then he's a part of my life.
Thank you.
I guess we just gotta accept that our family isn't what it once was.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not just Ethan either, it's David too.
David?
Sam, I know you don't want to accept it, but David is very much part of our life.
Well, don't you want to tell me what's going on?
Chad, I can't. You're just gonna have to trust me on this. If I told you what Julian and I were talking about, you would feel obligated to tell Ethan.
And that would cause a problem.
A very, very big problem. All hell would definitely break loose. That's why Ethan can just, you can never know. And I know Teresa's smart enough not to tell him either.
I'm not gonna let anything take you away from me again.
Same here. Nothing and nobody. Now and forever. Ethan, I have to tell you about this crazy dream I had. Don't touch me! What are we doing in bed with each other?
What? Making love, of course.
No! Thank God it was just a dream.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Look, I know how difficult this
Look,
is.
Sheridan isn't dead. I mean, she can't be...
I'm only telling you what's been reported. Her body was found at sea.
Well, then where is she now?
Aboard a coastal vessel, in a body bag.
No.
She was dead when they found her. No one could have survived the storm. She'd been dead for quite some time. There was no chance of reviving her. I'm sorry.
It was more like a nightmare than a dream. You know, I guess I can blame it on the drug that the doctor gave me, but it seemed real, Ethan. This is crazy, I guess.
Well, what was it about?
Okay. Well, I was actually...
Teresa! Hey! Come on, girl. Let's hurry up and get dressed. Everybody's meeting downstairs to welcome Sheridan back.
Oh, I was just about to tell Ethan about this crazy dream I had. I mean, wait, let me tell you, you would not believe it.
Oh, honey, it's okay. You can tell him later. I mean, we don't want to miss out on being there for Sheridan at all. Ethan, would you mind actually going out there in the hallway with Chad and give us a little girl time?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Ethan. Thanks. Bye. Teresa, it wasn't a crazy dream you had.
What are you talking about?
You and Julian.
How did you know that Julian was in my dream?
Teresa, honey, listen to me. It wasn't a dream. You did sleep with Julian. And not only did you sleep with him, but you married him in a 24-hour chapel.
No.
Yes, honey, you told me yourself yesterday morning. You admitted it to me. Julian admitted it. The Justice of the Peace admitted it, honey.
Oh, my God. It wasn't a dream. Oh, it really happened when he...
That's what I've been trying to tell you, honey. That's why you can't tell Ethan. Listen to me, if you tell Ethan, he's gonna tell Louise, and they're gonna kill Julian, and they're both gonna be in jail forever.
Whitney, what am I going to do?
Teresa, you're gonna shut up about it. That's exactly what you're gonna do. You're just gonna shut up and let Julian get the annulment. And just pray that no one ever finds out about this.
Well, there you are, at last.
My dove.
Oh, don't dove me.
What's wrong?
I want the truth.
The truth?
Yes, who is she, Julian? Who have you been with? Who's the latest little tart?
I beg your pardon?
You heard me.
What, me with a tart?
Who
Never.
is she?
I wasn't with anyone, frankly. I'm rather insulted.
Well, then where have you been all this time?
Been walking the halls, worrying about poor Sheridan.
Julian, just come off it. Remember who you are talking to here. You are the one that is responsible for your sister's death. You are the one who arranged for the bomb to explode. So how dare you play the victim?
I never wanted any of this. It was all Father's doing.
Save it. I just want to know what you've been up to.
Up to?
Is there an echo in here?
Nothing. I have been up to nothing.
Oh, there she is. That is the maid that said that she saw you in bed with a dark-haired young woman. Excuse me? Excuse me? I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Look, you may not want it to be true, but the fact is, and you're gonna have to accept this, David is my husband.
Grace.
Sam, he passed every test that
Why
we gave him.
can't
He
you
knows all
see?
kinds of things about me, little everyday things, what I eat, what I wear. He knows things that only a husband should know. There's a marriage certificate. A priest remembers marrying us, Sam. Admit it. David is a part of my life. So he's got to be a part of our life.
David may claim to remember a lot of things, but do you remember him?
I remember our wedding.
But you don't remember seeing the groom's face. He's conned you, Grace. I've said this from the very beginning. He's making a fool out of you.
Just stop it.
I won't stop believing what I know is the truth.
David, now and forever, is a part of my life. That's the truth. You have to stop fighting it.
I don't know how you like your coffee, so I just left it black. But Grace, obviously, no sugar, bit of milk, right?
Miguel, stop it. You're only gonna hurt yourself. It's not gonna open.
I don't get it. Right, why did the Warlocks trap Tabitha? And why does Norma want to kill her? What did she do to them?
I'm telling you, Miguel, Tabitha is a witch.
Grace!
What? She probably did something to the Warlocks a long time ago. Something that they're really ticked about.
So what? They're trying to get back at her?
Exactly.
Then how do you explain Norma? Yeah, what, is she a witch too?
Okay, I admit I don't get Norma. She's a totally different kind of
Look,
weirdo.
guys, the only thing we can do right now is just pray for Tabitha and hope that she's gonna be okay.
I don't know how much good praying does for witches.
Look, what we gotta do right now is find shelter before these trees start coming down on us.
Yeah, I'm with Miguel on that. Let's find some cover, okay? Oh my God, let's go.
What are they doing to Debbie? What's going on?
Oh, this is a medieval torture chamber of hell, Tim. Don't watch. I don't want you to see me like this. This is not how I want you to remember me. Ow!
Timmy will never leave Debbie. Never!
Oh, leeches!
Sam, please, let's be civil.
Thank you for the coffee, and thank you for getting Grace through the hurricane.
Well, she's my wife. I'd lay down my life for her.
I appreciate your help. I would appreciate it even more if you'd stop calling her your wife.
Sam.
Because I don't care how many tricks you have in your bag, or what you say, or what you claim to remember. You'll never convince me that you were married to her.
I didn't come here to start an argument.
I don't want to argue either, especially here in the chapel. But you know and I know Grace has amnesia.
Haven't we already been over this?
I'm not through going over it.
Sam.
The fact that she remembers nothing prior to our meeting means that you're free to make up whatever you like.
Sam.
As long as Grace believes it.
He's not making things up.
How do you know? Really, how can you be sure? How do you know he didn't hire a detective to find out these things about you?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
But when I'm talking to you.
Why would I hire a detective? What is in it for me? Look, I'm sorry. But whether you like it or not, just as Ivy is a part of your life, I am a part of Grace's life.
Hold on a second. Ivy is a very small part of my life.
Oh, come on. It's so obvious how important she is to you. You stayed with her through the hurricane.
She was at the park.
And
I asked her to leave.
And not once did you come back and check on Grace.
I was trying to fix the beacon. Besides, I didn't know Grace was in danger.
But you didn't know for sure she wasn't. All I'm trying to say is that if it were I wouldn't have stayed with Ivy. I would have gone back and checked on my wife. But something kept you there with Ivy. Something kept you away.
We are going to settle this right here and now. That maid said she saw you with a dark-haired woman.
What in God's name?
But first we all thought it was Teresa. But then Teresa is not the only dark-haired floozy wandering around this hotel.
This is preposterous. It's utterly preposterous.
We'll see.
There's nothing to see.
Julian, as your fiancé, I have a right to know. And your reputation is, need I say more, not exactly spotless. Yes, earlier you said that you saw Mr. Crane with a dark-haired woman. Who was she? What did she look like? We need an exact, detailed description of her. Well, who was she? Did you or did you not see her?
Oh, yes, I saw her. But she was with another man, not Mr. Crane, in another room. I'm so sorry. It was my mistake.
I don't buy it.
Well, you heard her. It was another man, another room.
So where were you when Luis was breaking down your door?
I already told you I was wandering the halls grieving over poor Sheridan.
Yeah. Grieving over a woman you killed. If Ethan finds out what I did, you know, but before the annulment, before Ethan and I get married.
You won't have a marriage, Teresa. You'll have absolutely nothing.
He's gonna hate me for the rest of my life. God, what have I done, Whitney? What have I done?
Come on, it's okay.
Elise, has Sheridan arrived yet? They're bringing in a dead woman.
What?
In a body bag. They say it's Sheridan. They say she drowned. No. She's dead. Can't be true. Can't be true.
Please.
Everybody be careful, it's really slippery.
Okay. You go. Come on. Come on, Kay. You can do this.
And I hate to be here when that dam breaks.
Out of my way! Lucky little fellow. I'm not interested. I'm after Tabitha. Want to kill her before the warlocks do! Ah!
Is that you, Timmy? Trying to get through?
It's Noma, Princess! Noma's here!
No, not her again. And I'm dead either way.
Wow! She means business!
I'm coming to get you, Tabitha!
Maybe you don't admit it, but something kept you out there with Ivy, didn't it? You weren't his first allegiance.
You stepped over the line. You were talking about things that you know nothing about. So if I were you, I would butt out. This is between my wife and me. So if you've got anything else to add, we can do it outside.
Sam, please don't make threats.
You know, I've taken your anger, and I've endured your bullying tactics, and I've tried to be understanding.
Oh, you're a real class act.
And yet you still refuse to face the facts. In the eyes of God and the state, Grace is my wife.
Sam, please. He's been quite fair.
Fair? Is it fair to have a man walk into your life out of blue and try to steal your wife? Grace, you are my wife. And I don't care what he says. Nobody is gonna take you away from me.
Look, it's not possible, okay, guys? She's not dead. She's not gone.
This is awful. This is just awful.
No. Sir, the woman that you found, what did she look like?
The description of the woman they pulled from the water fits the description we have of Sheridan Crane. I'm sorry.
Sheridan.
Ethan, I'm so sorry.
No. I thought I convinced myself that there's no way she could have survived the hurricane. In my head, I tried to accept that she was gone. But in my heart, I guess I believed in a miracle. Yeah. And I still believe in miracles. I'm not going to believe she's dead till I see her body.
I came to tell you all. They're bringing her body in for identification.
Now, do I make myself perfectly clear? No one is gonna take my wife away from me.
I'm sorry to see you upset like this, Sam. But I guess it's to be expected.
Better back off.
If you think your anger frightens me, you've got the wrong guy. And there's nothing you can say or do that's gonna scare me away. I came to Harmony for one reason only, to get my wife. Now, you can threaten me all you want, but I'm not leaving Harmony without her.
What's going on?
You're bringing Sheridan's body back.
Oh, dear God. I don't think I can look.
It's a little late to be squeamish, isn't it?
Steady, man.
No.
Not so fast.
Huh? What happened, Father? Out of my way, pretty boys. I've got work to do.
Tabitha belongs to us.
Oh, I don't see your name on her.
And we're going to torture her for a while before we finish her off.
Wrong! I promised my father Tabitha would be mine, and I won't let him down! I'm gonna kill her! Ah!
Oh, Timmy, you're the greatest.
Tabby really thinks so?
One of a kind. Clash of the Titans, eh, Tim Tim?
One for the history books.
Who do you think's gonna win, Norma or the Warlocks?
Timmy puts his money on Norma. She's the craziest lady in the world.
My bet's on the Warlocks. I've already seen what those chaps can do. Oh.